All right, all right, all right. It's the Shay Show, and I'm back. I want y'all to come into the room. Come into the room. We're about to do this again. Let me know if you can see the video, if you can hear good. Let me know. Let me know. Come in the comments. It's the Shay Show, episode 2. Y'all in the room. Y'all in the room. If you're in the room, type your name in the comment section. I see we got 5 people in there. All right, y'all. I got a good show tonight. I got some special guests. You're supposed to be in the queue waiting, Missy. You're supposed to be in the queue waiting. All right, all right, all right. Hey, Sister Taylor. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. You see me, Cuddy? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hooked on phonics. All right, Missy, go to your messenger and follow the instructions. All right, we're about to get started. If you want to be featured on the show with me tonight, let me know in the comments. All right, all right. And by the way, I don't own this music, so don't do that little thing that y'all do. All right, we're about to get started right now. I got some special guests. If you followed up with the Only the Family podcast last year, you might remember some of these people who made you laugh on the couch. I got a couple of them here tonight, and we go make you laugh tonight. But you know what? I just want to say one thing. Only my family would be late to a virtual show. Why are you late to a virtual show? Only my people. All right, Nisha, where you at? Lay your edges down and come on in the room. All right, y'all. We about to get started right now. That was the latest one from Jay-Z, Rihanna, Run This Town right here on the Shady Radio. No, I'm just playing. But all right. Thank y'all for coming in. And I got some special guests, y'all. I'm gonna bring them in one at a time. Cause we extra like that. And I'm gonna do a little brief introduction of who they are. All right. I gotta have a song for first. I gotta have a song first. You can't just bring them out to no music. All right. This first one coming up is my little sister. Her name is Felicia, but you better not call her that. Come on in the room, Leash. I got another one for y'all. This is my little buckethead cousin. But you better not call her buckethead. Come in the room, Niche. Now, this one right here, I don't even know what to say. I'm going to just bring her in, y'all. Come on, miss.
What up, though?
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
We
I'm
good.
good. I'm
I'm
good,
good. I'm
kid.
good.
All right, DJ, kill the music. Boom. Y'all ready?
Yeah, we
Let's
good. I'm ready.
go.
Is we about to do this?
It is.
Let me tell
I
y'all how
guess.
they all got on my nerves. Like 5 minutes before we were supposed to come on live, I had people gluing in their edges. I had people with bonnets on, press on nails. I mean, it was
The girls was never giving press on nails.
Or
it
bonnet.
was bad.
I definitely had a bonnet on. Am I allowed to
Jesus.
eat while I'm on live?
No, we ain't doing that.
Okay,
I'm
cool. My
having
bad.
some issues with hearing y'all in my ear.
You not can hear me? Let me see.
Can
I
y'all
can
hear
hear
me?
y'all.
Um, but let's get started, y'all. How was y'all weekend? Somebody go first.
Oh my God, Lord.
You
I'm sorry. I'm
probably
having technical difficulties.
per
Um,
usual.
yes. My weekend was good, I guess. I ain't do nothing. I stayed in the house. I slept a lot. I was just bobbing. Yeah.
What about you, Niche?
I'm sorry. I guess I can't do this.
I didn't do much. Been chilling.
Well, y'all want to know what I did? Cause
Yeah,
the
would you tell us what you did?
Not
Cause
really.
I was with
Not
my
really, please.
man all weekend.
Rated PG
It
13.
depends. Is it PG 13?
Like that.
We don't need details.
Me and a few of my crew got together. We had game night last night,
It looked like it was
and we had a
fun.
blast. Yes, it was. Unfortunately, we was playing Charges to the game, and one of the cards said, "Grab a unopened drink, and you have to drink. You have to chug it." And my goofy ass grabbed a bottle of water and finished it, and ended up throwing up.
Per usual.
Y'all, Uncle
It's
Uncle
not the
Mitchell, Uncle
usual.
Mitchell, Uncle Mitchell watching.
Okay, cause hey
So let me tell you what I did this weekend. What I do. So Friday, I couldn't wait to get out of work. I probably had my desk packed up 10 minutes till.
cause
And I
TGI Friday.
uh-huh, uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
But I couldn't wait to get off. So this was like my second week at my new job. You know, somebody always got a new job. It was my second week at my new job. So, we was ready to go home. And if you ain't have the weekends off in years, the weekends is like gold.
Right.
I ain't had nothing to do, Jesus, but I ran to my car. I ain't have
Cause
no shoes or nothing. But yesterday I had a chance to go to a birthday party in the Durham Raleigh area. I had a good time. It rained a little bit as I got to the Durham Raleigh area, but for the most part, it was good. Today, I slept in, recouped from last night, and
what you
we.
was doing at the party? You had your
Was you
good shoes on.
dancing?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a chill weekend for the most part. Went grocery shopping for the week, Da, 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 da. But
Cause I'm glad I ain't need to do that for you.
you still gonna do that? So that was the weekend. But we about to talk about some stuff because the people. It's always
They down
something,
there, they
right?
waiting. Very much something.
So before we get into these topics, let me just beg a little bit.
Are you begging? You said? Is that what you said?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Watch your screen. Watch your screen.
I see it. I was reading.
So while we
Is
talking,
that your cash app tag?
huh?
That's your
Hey,
cash
Joe.
app
Please send
tag?
donations.
Uncle Mitchell said why he can't see him.
Well, go ahead and
Cause
tag
you
mine
wasn't
down there too.
invited.
Put mine down below.
Plug me too, kid.
You wasn't invited.
Y'all names are just supposed to come up.
Now you know you lying.
It says it on the screen. But anyway, let's get into these topics. I got to be the host, the cameraman, the producer, all of them jobs. So I can't do everything at once.
Okay, Diddy.
Mm-hmm. But this is what we got to talk about tonight. First thing we're going to talk about tonight is being single versus dating. Ooh. Being single versus dating. And anybody who's watching, if y'all got any comments at any time, post them in the chat and I'm going to read them off. And if you would like to be on camera with us, let me know in the comments and I'll add you to the video. But ladies, and I think all three ladies got currently in different perspectives, so they may have all something different to say. But the pros and cons for each of you for being single and for dating. Who want to start off? Okay, let me say this because I just got to say this because the first somebody will say, "Well, I didn't know, Missy." If you could keep your cussing to a bare minimum, if you could keep your cussing to about 0,
impossible.
We all got that one family member who just like to cuss.
Oh, it's definitely her.
Ours
that
is Missy.
family member.
Ours is Missy. So Missy, why don't you start it off? What are your pros and cons to dating?
Do we have like a number? Do we have like a number?
If you want, you can.
I'll
So
say
we have
the
like 2
pros.
cons, 2 pros, or
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay,
Okay.
one of my pros to being single is doing what I want to do.
What does that mean?
What it means?
Like not
Not
checking
not having to answer to someone, not have to take nobody feelings into consideration.
and you consider that as a pro. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, why does it sound like a chore?
Not sure.
I mean, technically it's not that, but depending on your age, some, like being able to get up and go as they please and don't have to check in, don't have to, think about the next person. They just, living their life for them, doing what makes them happy. So, that's a pro in being single.
So I guess go ahead.
2 cons would be I'm a cuddler. So yeah. And I guess just enjoying life with somebody. I'll say. Yeah, cuddling and having somebody to, go through life with and experience the different things. I would say.
And let me tell y'all, my cousin kept
Cause
that
don't put
answer.
don't put my business out there.
She kept that response real cute.
Cause I had some stuff to say.
Yeah. Miss Anisha, what about you?
I knew I was next. Okay. Okay, so
And before
doing
Nisha
2?
go, let me say this. Ladies, don't call out any names. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I wasn't.
No, I'm just saying I didn't know if you wanted people to,
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think for me, 2 cons to being single. Really cons for that? I think for me, I just enjoy having somebody to like talk to after a long day. Like just having somebody to rely on, somebody you can kind of vibe with. I think nowadays this dating world we're in, like everybody pillow talking with everybody, you know what I mean? So just not having your person, that one person that you could talk to at the end of the night when you had a stressful day or you had a good day, you had some good news or whatever the case may be. So I think that's a con.
The comments heating up. Miss Hay,
Oh,
Mrs. Hay,
Lord. Oh, I can't see the comments. How can I see the comments?
It
that
hit
should be
chat.
on Facebook. Nisha,
Oh, chat.
Jamara said Nisha got a
Hit chat
man.
and you can see it. Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, how do I go back?
Push the
How do I
exit
go
button.
back? Okay.
Those are your pros. Now, what about your
Oh,
cons?
okay. So that was a pro to being, well, no, that was a con to being single. I think another con is just like being single. Just it's boring. It gets boring sometimes. Like you don't got nobody to go out with. You don't got nobody to like, What? Oh, I thought you was making a face or something. Okay. Yeah, it's just boring. Okay, so that's another con, right? I think some pros to being
Hey,
single, like
Robert.
Missy stated, is
Hey,
you don't have
Robert.
to answer to
Hey,
anybody.
Jamara.
You don't have to. You don't have to answer to anybody. You don't have to really like. I like going to go buy food for just me. Like I don't want to have to buy food for me and you, and you know what I'm saying. So it's a little cheaper being single. So I think that's a con. Yeah, but I mean, I guess just depending on the person and like what type of person you are, it kind of is different for everyone. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But for me, overall, in general, I'm more of a relationship type person. I really don't like being single. I just don't. But it is what it is.
Because she got
All
a
right.
man.
Leash. Elia.
What's goody? Pros and cons to dating. I don't know. Like I don't really have a pro or a con to dating. Like I'm one of those people. Like I like what I like at the very moment. At times I don't like anything. I just like the vibe. So I don't know. I can't really say if it's a pro and a con. I mean, the pro for me is I like a coin. I like for somebody to spend a coin on me. I guess that could be a pro.
She ain't messing with no broke.
So I like getting treated good, like wine and dining and things like that. So, but yeah, that's about it for me. I don't know.
Okay, I guess I'll say them. Like, I mean, there's plenty of them. You could go all day with pros and cons. I guess the biggest pro in dating is like you said, Nisha, having somebody to share good news with, support, company, companionship, I mean, because I guess the idea for most people is to date, marry, have kids, and build a family. So that goes a part of like, I guess the structure of what life is supposed to be. But there's plenty of people who actually enjoy being single. There's people who actually enjoy being single. And what really made me talk about this topic is because
Wait, I'm sorry. I had another one. For a pro to being single.
okay.
I'm not looking stupid. I could sleep peacefully knowing ain't nobody cheating on me.
That's one. That's a good one. Though.
That should have been number one because nowadays
Yeah.
it's just it's sad. So that's my number one. I don't have you don't have to worry about that.
Not being cheated on.
Crazy.
And I guess I need to say my cons today.
They will embarrass you.
I need to say my cons
As
today.
soon as you show them.
In the comment section, you tell me if you prefer dating or you prefer to be a single, or share your cons and your pros. But obviously, relationships are a lot of work. They take a lot of work.
Can I rebuttal on that?
Sure.
I don't like. I don't know like what it is, but I don't really think that relationship is a lot of work when it's two people that are two people that take accountability, two people that know what they want, two people that's on the right path. Like I told you, you have to be evenly yoked for a relationship. I don't think that they're hard. I think the people make relationships hard. They're not that hard.
You know what? I agree with you in a sense, but anytime you bring another person into any situation, it's room for error. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it don't even have to be a it don't even have to be like a life altering type situation, but it could be as simple as what we eating tonight. If it's
And I
just
wouldn't
you,
know.
you could eat. You could decide what you want to eat, but you got some. You know, I want pork chops, or I don't eat pork. I want chicken, or it just it's like even as simple as that. It's always like a little bit of confusion. I'm not talking about like life changing, but it requires work because you could be in a relationship with one person. You really like this person. You want kids. They don't want kids. You know, it's just always room for some type of error, and they require work because we're human and we have feelings and we have emotions, and sometimes we lead with feelings and emotions and not always being considerate to your person.
James Newkirk said that being single sucks.
Keep in mind,
He also want to know what time he coming on.
Coming up because he got something to say. He liked the topic. Lindsay said, right.
all right, my friend Monique said definitely prefer dating. I've always been a long-term relationship type person. That's what's up,
Yeah,
Mo.
me
It's
too.
fall season when I really like to be cuffed.
Shout out to you, Monique girl.
Bruh.
Couldn't be me. I didn't say you.
It's the fall.
Monique,
Monique
it can
girl.
be hard even if you're a great match, just learning each other. Absolutely, Mo. I agree with that
Yeah.
100%.
Learning to compromise.
Mm-hmm. And you can't always have your way. Right,
I
Missy?
can't.
Yeah.
Missy.
I don't know about all that, but
You sure?
Well, because
You know, because being single is fun. Like you said, you don't have to answer to nobody. You could do what you want. You don't have to, you don't have to worry about nobody else's feelings. You don't got to be considerate, but that ain't life long term.
nah. It's fun for a little while.
Yeah.
But the
So I
dating
think-
game is so rigged. It's like
Yeah, dating in 2021.
that's hard.
hard.
That's
Child,
hard.
It
got
is.
stories for days.
You really
It
don't
is.
know a person's true intentions with you.
Because
Because
think about this. If you I'm about to block you, James Newkirk. James Newkirk, I'm about to block you. And for y'all that don't know, that's my father, but this block button don't discriminate. Tay Tay said, I like being single for the most part, but then at night I get lonely. What about during the day?
Wait, what he say? You think you single now? I mean, if you think
Because I
you're
don't
lonely
give
now,
about none of that. Hey, Jawan.
What's up, Jawan? I'm gonna send you a link. I need another fella in here to round it out.
Child.
Don't do my friend. This is the Shay
We
Show.
got time for that.
But anyway,
That's my dog, though, but Jesus.
we don't
Hey,
need that
Jawan.
negativity in here.
Jawan make
Monique
people
said
laugh
she-
too much.
But look, there comes a certain time, and I was telling my family this the other day, like it's a time where all of that is cool and it's cute, but how valuable time is.
I don't do nothing to be cute.
Dating is cool. Can I have my drink, please?
Why is he so funny? Like, yo.
But no. Dating is good, and dating is a wonderful thing. It really is. When you date and are connected with the right person, it is. It definitely is. But if you are, she don't work for you. I wasn't talking to nobody, Monique. I was being silly.
I know you was. I was about to say, I know you ain't doing my girl like that.
No, Key, she's downstairs watching. Hey, Key girl. She downstairs
Hey, Key.
watching. She downstairs watching. She better be watching. Run those numbers up.
Okay, we know you got the upstairs and downstairs.
Oh, please. But
The corner.
you got to date the right person. And do you think your type affects those things?
Yes.
Yeah,
It
because
does. Absolutely.
because I've told each
Absolutely.
one of them in this chat. Is this a chat? In this group about type. Do y'all even believe in type?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I need to change mine.
I think it comes a point in time in life. You reach a certain age, you reach a certain pinnacle, and you just like, yeah, that ain't for me no more.
Okay,
For
For
Pinnacle.
those of
It
you
has
who
to,
don't know
because
what
if
the word
not,
pinnacle means,
I just know, like for me, ooh, I mean, back in the day, I loved me a roughneck, a hood. I ain't gonna say the rest, but
A thug.
you had to be in some type of gang, a thug. There you go. And then that wasn't getting me nowhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't giving.
It
And
wasn't
then,
giving me
after having a child and not at all. But after having like kids and like, just wanting more out of life,
hey Tyson,
the whole perspective kind of changed.
welcome.
You know what I mean? Well, it
Hey,
should
brother.
change. I know for me it changed. I can't speak for everybody, but
For those of you who probably just tuned in, we are talking about dating.
We're all
Monique-
single, by the way.
Monique, you said you had a type. You had a type. Monique, tell
what
me
you
in the
say,
comments.
Missy? Oh,
Tell
We
me
all
in the
single.
comments, Monique, what was your type? First of all, shout out to my friend
Well,
Monique though.
well, while
She's-
Mo is
she's
typing
with
what
child.
her type is, I'll tell you what my type has always, well, not always been, because I kind of like what Nisha liked in my day. But now I like corny blanks.
Well, it's plenty of them out here.
I don't like corny.
And no, like, and when I
don't do
say corny, no, okay, so let me rephrase that. When I say corny, I'm talking about I like low key men. I don't like men that's out loud and flashy. I like
wannabe things.
I don't like those ones. Like I'm interested in the guy that's
Can't miss the
low
party.
key. Yeah, like don't nobody really know him. Like that's what I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't do.
So
I don't
y'all
do
think-
cornballs,
Because
So your
what
type
Jill Scott said,
changed.
because if you can't tell me what to do, then you can't tell me what to do. So
Period.
not that type of girl.
Period.
All right.
One thing I can say though that hasn't changed with mine is I ain't dating nobody ugly.
I can't,
Marissa.
and I won't.
Nope.
Well, I mean,
Nope.
what's ugly? Because what might be
James
what might be
Newkirk,
attractive
hold on.
to you may not be attractive to me.
James Newkirk says some single women fear doing because what?
Fear dating.
Fear dating because they choose the type as opposed to someone who may be good for them. That's true.
That's
That's
right,
true.
Daddy.
But usually those people who aren't for us are usually ugly, right?
Because I ain't bringing no ugly nigga around my family or my
Let me
friends.
let me share
we
to
gonna
y'all what
fr-
Monique
we
just
gonna
did right
fry
there.
him.
I said, Mo, what's your type? She said,
Oh,
Daquan. Who is
Tyson said,
her guy? That's her type. She said, but I'm more attracted to who brings out the best in me because best in me makes me feel comfortable being my full
Who's
self.
Robert Brooks? Robert Brooks sent the winky eye.
I know that's right, Mo.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Y'all don't get caught up in these comments.
Don't.
So let's wrap that up. So are y'all dating or single?
Like that,
married.
really?
What's your status?
Because I can't be on this live too long. I got to go home to my man.
Well, he already know I got you for at least an hour. So, Missy, you not single?
Yeah,
Yeah, you not single.
Yeah, what?
I'm single.
Missy single. Leash,
I am.
Not me, girl.
I choose not to disclose that.
you said what, Leash?
I choose not to disclose that.
I'm single but unavailable. Let me clear that up. I'm
Somebody,
single.
Robert Brooks said she
And
taking who? Who's
unavailable.
Robert Brooks talking about?
Nisha, what about you, kid?
Ooh, wee.
Will
Apparently,
want to
my
see
brother.
your head.
Apparently,
Will
my
wanna
brother
see
and
your head
sister.
phone go the opposite way.
Somebody said,
Apparently-
Jawan said you heard it here first.
What?
Come on, child.
Come on, Niche.
Get it out.
Oh, it was me. It was my turn.
Yeah.
I am
You're-
taken. I'm not single.
Oh,
I'm on the verge
Okay.
of being married.
okay.
I know that's right, girl.
No.
You gotta
I'm
speak
speaking
it.
that thing into existence.
I know that's right.
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what I just realized a couple days ago?
What?
I'm 6 months to
Hmm.
3 years.
Woohoo! Congrats, kid.
3 years. One for the Father,
Nice.
the Son,
True.
and the Holy Ghost.
Look at Tyson talking about the news is revealed. She in love.
Who are you talking about, Tyson? Juwan said, have you
Jawan,
tried
have you
Jesus?
tried Jesus?
Because why would we do that dumb shit?
Miss.
Tyson, I deserve it.
If I put you on mute, that means you on timeout.
Okay.
Ooh, I ain't doing nothing.
What?
All right, let's shift gears a little bit. Okay, we talked about that. What else we got? Okay, being single versus dating. So we all said single. I mean, dating is what it is.
Hilarious.
But I was going through Twitter today, and I saw one of my good friends post a comment on Twitter. I think he said that ladies need to realize that the man in the relationship is a prize too, because historically women have been praised for being the prize in their relationships, but Vidal, y'all know Vidal, he
Shout out
wanted
to
the
Cuddy
ladies
B.
to he wanted the
I
ladies
don't
to
know
know
much about him.
that the man is the prize too. What y'all
I
think about
agree.
that, ladies?
I agree.
I agree. I guess. Yeah, I agree. It depends what type of man, because I think when we talk about I think when we talk about these type of topics, we already know this stuff because we're not referring to the typical F boy. Like, we know that men are the prize. Like, if you got a good man in your corner, you know that he's the prize. Like, we don't need anybody to tell us that. When we speak about a man not being the prize, we're talking about the typical F boy, not the good man, because I know my good man is the prize in a relationship. I don't need to be told that men are the prize. Like, I know,
Agreed. And I think moreover, it's only controversial. Is that how you say it? It's only controversial when you are dealing with somebody who is not worthy. If you don't feel like the person you dating is a prize, you don't need to be with them. Y'all agree with that?
I will.
I agree.
Juwan said, but the woman should always be chaste, not negotiable. Indubitably. Y'all like being chased?
I agree. I agree with that. I don't think.
yeah, because I don't
necessarily-
chase, I attract.
No, but seriously,
I don't chase nothing. But, I don't chase nothing. But
I don't chase none of those Benjamins.
I don't chase nothing but my liquor.
Ooh, child, I'm weak.
But I agree with that, Joanne. Like, I don't think you know what? And it's crazy because me and my friends have this conversation all the time. As some of you know, we're not originally from here. And I know, like, when I go back home up north, I don't have to do nothing. Like, I can walk outside, look in a mess. I could just, like, be looking crazy, and a man is going to try to talk to you. Down here in North Carolina is completely different. Like, it's like they want you to chase them. And that's so weird to me. Like, men don't approach you as much here. And it's crazy. And like I said, I talked to my friends about it, and they was like, yeah, like, we're living in a day and age where men want to be chased. And I don't chase anybody. So that's probably why I was single for so long.
Do y'all agree with that, Niche? I mean, Leash and Missy? Y'all
I
agree?
do.
Like men in North Carolina or down south like to be chased more over than
No, I don't know.
The
'Cause I,
the ones I've encountered with, they all chase me. So I mean,
Tyson?
they chase me for nothing because they didn't do right. They did
I
all that to
mean,
get me
yeah,
to only do.
I mean, ultimately, they do, at the end of the day, those ones who really do want you. But just like, for instance, like, even going out to clubs, I've been to clubs where you get dressed up, you got your wig did, your makeup on, like, you looking good. And men will, like, literally, they'll look, but they will not approach you. And I don't know if I know I saw Steve Harvey said on the Steve Harvey show, they said, like, no man is intimidated by a woman. So I don't want to say it's intimidation, but they just don't. I don't know.
there's plenty of men that are
Maybe it be
intimidated
maybe
by women.
it's either they are just not one of those who like to shoot they shot in public. They rather do it through social media,
And that
or
right there
maybe
I think
annoys
they're,
social
me.
media
or
has made it a lot
maybe
easier.
yeah,
Yeah,
or
that
maybe
social media
it's
has made
your
it a lot easier.
demeanor. Like a guy of mine who I hang out with a lot, like he told me, like, Missy, like sometimes guys don't know how to approach you because of how your face expression look like. You automatically look like the
See,
Is it
I get
no?
man
Rest
to
in
me.
peace.
No?
I
Like
get
is it
that
no?
from you, Missy. I get that, but I feel
Yeah,
like I always look nice.
nobody.
I,
We're not talking about your appearance. We're talking about your
I
face.
mean,
Like
I
some
Yeah, but
people
always
you
look
have,
mean like
nice. Like, I
how
always
some
look
people have,
happy.
some people
I'm
have the
always
resting
smiling.
B face, and I guess that's must what I have, the resting B face, because he said that to me like, you really have the face like, don't say nothing to me, and don't nothing be wrong with me. I don't have an attitude. I'm not upset. But he said that's just how I look. Like we done been together so many times, and he like, here see guys look at me, and he give them the look like, go ahead. But because how my facial expression look, they won't.
But
Either
Robert
that's
they
what
said
I
rather
said.
do
I've
I
been
it.
feel
on
like
her.
I
Robert said
always.
I've been on her heels.
Kanisha
But that's
said,
what I'm saying.
Jawan is
do it
I
through
feel
Tyson
like
social
Jr.
I've
media.
though.
always look nice and happy and approachable.
That's
That's what I
your
mean.
opinion
No,
to how you feel you look. Apparently, it might not be that to them.
You
okay.
seen
I've
Jawan
gotten
comment?
that. I've gotten that.
I would say I
Yeah.
look friendly too. Like, no, seriously. Like, I feel like I look, but that's the thing. I
Joanne.
don't know. I think more so because I do social media, and that's one of the things that I hate. Like, I would like, for example, I was in Houston like 2 weeks ago, and literally this guy messaged me on Twitter for about 15 minutes before I told him, like, if you're not gonna come and say hi to me, don't tell me that you see me. Like, you see me, you write me on Twitter all the time. You've been saying like, oh, I want to see you, I want to see you, but now I'm here. Why you not addressing me? Like, why you ain't? Do I got to come downstairs for you? Like, I'm like, where are you? So now it became weird because I'm like, all right, y'all niggas is weird because if I'm in your space, why not come say hi to me? I look approachable. You see me, so it's giving very much you're
I
corny
don't know. I
in
think
person.
sometimes the whole shooting your shot thing could be intimidating for people. It is because there's always a chance that you could get shut down. And I think some people just cannot handle the rejection
Men can't handle
of
it.
shooting your shot. Are y'all shot shooters? Y'all ladies ever shot? How you say shot your
I
shoot?
be shooting from the
Shot your
what do
shot.
you call it? I be shooting.
Um, I if how can I put this? I'm a daredevil. So I'm the type of person, like, if like my friends be like, I dare you to go say something to him, I'll do it. Um, but I'm not like a necessarily like, oh, I'm really trying.
Sup, Kay?
Oh, child, I don't know. I can't. Let me not answer that.
Kay said I don't
I don't
like
mind shooting my
rejection at
shot. Let's
all,
put it like
but
that.
I've definitely shot my shoot. I mean, shot my shot. So, like, how do you
Well,
ever? Oh, I'm sorry, Alicia.
no,
Think
I
we
was just about
lost
to
Missy
say,
for a
if
second.
you have ever shot and you shot, like, how does that work? Like, did it go good for you guys or no? Like, I can say I've definitely shot my shot a lot of times and it went good because I'm witty. I'm really nice with wordplay. So, I mean, it could be, you know, it could be something, but yeah. I'm good at that.
I ain't never shot my shot before.
Jawan, I
shot my
sent you the
shot,
link
but
for
it
you to
didn't go
join in.
nowhere.
Really?
I ain't never done it. I ain't gonna say
Why?
I won't, but I just haven't.
Why?
I
If you
remember
ain't a
one
shooter,
time
then you ain't a
I
shooter.
shot
Cause
my
shooters
shot
don't
and
shoot.
I mean, because majority of the time
shit.
they already be, you know, been done
On June
swiped
8th,
up.
I shot my
So
shot.
Kay said she literally said, "You seeing anyone?" Did it work out, Kay? When you asked him, I guess it did. She said that was my first. I don't know. Like I think it. I can just imagine it being like embarrassing. But then you got some people who are persistent. You tell them no, they'll be back tomorrow. Hey, beautiful.
How you doing?
because you ain't lying.
Hey, I shot my shot once with well, I guess I shot my shot, right? And he was like really appreciative, but he kind of was like he's seeing somebody or whatever. And like, but he was so nice. Like he would always like write me or hit me up on my birthday or like holidays. I guess he didn't want me to feel bad or whatever, which I didn't. He whatever. Anyway, long story short, he recently got engaged to the girl that he was with when I shot my shot. So I was like, well, that's you know, I respect that. That he's a stand-up guy, you know what I mean? Because some dudes would have still been like, oh, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he recently got engaged, and you know, I wish them the best of luck.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Kay said I prepared myself for whatever, whether he said yes or no. I was going to move forward regardless. I had to prepare myself. I know that's right.
Now here's the thing with me. I'm definitely not shooting my shot for somebody that like a random, like a new person that I may find attractive. I'm definitely shooting my shot for somebody that has liked the picture before, that I've communicated before. Like I'm not shooting from like I'm not shooting
I
for
like what
a
you
new
did
person.
there, Elise. You already saw that there was, but look, but just because somebody liked the picture, does that show interest, or I just
Absolutely.
like the picture?
If you like more than one picture, and don't let it be a picture from about 2 to 3 weeks ago, because that means you lurking. You like something, you know, you interested. So if you
if
do that
that's
and
what
I
it
think
means,
I
you
I
don't
don't pay
interested,
that
believe
then
much
I'm
that.
attention.
sure.
I don't believe that because I like guys' pictures and I don't like them. I don't think they're attractive. It's just, you know, being nice, you know, just being kind.
Nice
You know what I'm
picture.
saying? He got a
When I
nice
say like
outfit
a
on. Let me
picture,
like
I'm
that.
talking about like you coming to my page and you're liking pictures from a year ago, a couple of weeks ago. Like, why you here? You interested. You like what you see. I'm a catch. You want to see me. There's nothing to that.
I beg to
You
differ,
want to
but
see
I
me?
mean, not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think for me, I know he into me when he in my inbox all the time. Kissy face emojis, heart face emojis.
You got to be ready when you
Shit
come
like
in the
that.
Shay Show, Juwan. Come back when you're ready.
Hey, Joanne.
I told the ladies I want y'all to be sitting stationary. I don't want you walking through your houses on this live. Kay said, "Oh, honey, I only did it because I saw him on the front row at that church. Y'all be in the church,
Flirting in the church.
flirting in the church."
Hey, you know what they said about church folk.
It's Uncle Mitchell.
Tell him he not getting on. Taylor, you still watching? Taylor, if you still watching, say something in the post. I want to ask you something. I mean, what are you even looking for? All right, Juwan.
Who take Karen? Come week.
That's Juwan's girlfriend.
Okay. Hey, how you doing?
AKA
Okay.
the DJ at my birthday gathering. All right, Juwan, you ready?
Have fun.
He's still walking. I'm about to send him back out.
I'm right here.
You need a little light. It's
Just
giving
sit
very
down
much in
somewhere.
my basement.
Listen, I'm not cutting on the ring light for y'all.
We
What you
okay
I
got
with
could
to
have
that,
been
Swing.
pitch black and complete audio and put out some keys.
Juwan, you ever shot your shot? Your shoot?
Shot.
And was there ever a
I
time
had
where it didn't hit? Like you shot it, but you missed.
I've shot my shot plenty of times.
How did it make you feel when you missed?
Did you feel dumb?
So I'm gonna tell you how
Um,
both of them go. So in the past, anytime I shot my shot before, it wasn't I don't know, it was always like game and not like a mature type thing. So it was always like one of them things where like it wasn't rehearsed, but it was used before. But I mean, when Kay messaged me, she was like doing the thing where she like get your attention by like liking stuff or reacting to stuff, you know. But it was somebody in the Bible that did stuff like they wasn't chasing the man, but they were making themselves known.
Making it
So like,
obvious that yeah.
so girls, I think girls really don't like, they don't like calling and shooting their shot, but they don't like making themselves known because they just like, wait, I ain't even supposed to be doing this anyway. So why I'm gonna do this and get rejected? So
For those in the comments, share our post. Share this right now. So your
Yes,
things or whatever
definitely
you trying
share
to
this
share.
live so we could get other people tuned in.
but when I got, when you get rejected, it's one of them things where it's like the only time I ever got rejected is if somebody was talking to somebody already. But like Tanisha, if somebody was talking to somebody, ain't no way he should be hitting you up on birthdays and celebrations and all. He ain't supposed to be doing all that.
I mean, he was just being like, happy birthday, beautiful, little stuff like that. It wasn't.
Hey, this,
And
and you know what's so
granted,
crazy
he was
because
in New Jersey. He was in New Jersey, and I was here.
I don't
it
care
don't
So,
where he
matter.
was at. It was
no,
Like
supposed to
even if
stop
he,
at. It was supposed to stop at I'm
I'm in a
talking to
relationship.
somebody.
Because
okay.
now, because as a woman, you gotta think because like when I see stuff like men that be in my inbox and then I see them post their girlfriend, I be laughing because it's like, all right, mama, you posted up with him, but he
Yeah,
be in
because
my
now
inbox,
it's
he
like,
out
oh,
of
your
pocket because I'm
man
looking
hitting
at
me up
you. Yeah,
regularly.
like I'm looking at you crazy because you can't pay
That's
it
that
up.
that's
And
that
it's like,
embarrassment Nisha was talking about
Yeah,
earlier.
but I'm pretty sure this. I mean, I went to high school with this guy and everything, and I'm pretty sure he probably knew I wasn't that type of female because I'm not that type of female. I wouldn't do that. So I didn't know his girlfriend. So it wasn't like I was going to go back and say anything. It was what it
Well,
was.
no,
You know what I
that's
mean?
not the problem. The problem I had with it is if it comes to who is this girl? How did y'all?
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you gotta. I learned early on in my relationship that you gotta kill the appearance of what it could be. You just like, okay, who is this? We ain't had no talk about her.
Right, right.
Well, since we talking about it, so
Ain't
dating
nobody gonna
in
stop me from
terms
talking
of
about it.
social media, what about like liking posts? Do you care that your girlfriend is liking other guys' posts? Ladies, y'all care if your dude is liking other ladies' posts? I
Post
guess
like
Hmm.
what? What you mean by post?
It shouldn't be in the sense
pictures.
of trying to get
Pictures.
somebody's attention. It could be
Yeah.
like harmless, okay, they look good in the picture, this, and that. But if you're trying to get the person's attention, like
Going
if you
back
liking
58 weeks.
something,
so
If
yeah,
I'll
you liking
okay.
all of her naked pictures, all of her pictures with her butt is poking out and her cleavage is showing, and you that I feel like that's inappropriate.
This is how
That's
I
just
feel,
me.
and I could give a little story. I feel like this. I feel like a lot of times you gotta be transparent about stuff. Like it is what it is. Like so, like one of my relationships, right? I feel like this. If you want to know something about your significant other or whatever, whoever, it's in your phone. So with my last, like seriously, like it's true. Like you don't want to be honest, but it's true. And that type of stuff, as a no, seriously, as a woman, it makes you start to second guess certain things
Hmm.
because you'll look at things and be like, that doesn't resemble me. So is it like, for example, like my previous relationship that I was in, I would go to his Twitter. Now, mind you, I never followed him on Twitter, but somehow I would be lurking. I would end up on his Twitter. And I wouldn't go down his timeline because I knew that he wasn't writing anything, but I would go to his likes. And I would say to him, like, these women don't resemble anything of me. Like they don't resemble anything. So I felt disrespected by it because it's like it made me start second second questioning like
Yeah.
Are you attracted to me? Because
Right.
these
Mhm.
women don't look nothing like me. So it's either
Mhm.
you're trying to
But you
get
know
their
what?
attention
I
or you
don't think
attracted to them.
I don't think that's a fair assessment.
It
But
very
see,
much
you
so
don't.
is.
It is though, Rashay. Like it really is
And
because
I'm gonna tell you where you killed it at the beginning. Why you ain't following him on Twitter already?
and see, and
There's
that's
no
another
parts
issue for
that
me.
there's
That's
no
another
parts
issue.
that should be like covered up where it's like,
Right.
oh no, you got your Twitter. I don't want to go to your Twitter because you doing this, this, and that.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Because
Um.
what if somebody only know him by Twitter and he's showing out some crazy stuff on there, and it's like, oh, that's your man.
Yeah, I agree.
I
Well,
just feel like
I have my
there
reasons.
should just be boundaries in a relationship. That should be something that's discussed, and there
I
should be
never.
boundaries when it comes to that type of thing, because what might be okay to him might not be okay to me. So we
Yeah, I
have to
never
Yeah,
find some type of
understood
and you
that.
don't
compromise
want to be
and
out
Or
here. You
vice
don't want to
versa.
be out here looking like no fool.
facts. Yep.
And I hate those people that it's just social media.
Yeah, like
I
'cause
don't
it's
put
not
all my
because social
business on
media.
social media. I don't want social
Cause
media knowing
yeah,
my
I'm about
business.
to show
But
you what
social
social
media know
media is.
everything else. They know every time you bought some new shoes, you at the club popping bottles. They know when you with your homeboys shooting dice. They know
You
when y'all
saying
in the
happy
studio
birthday
with a new
to
song.
you
But
you giving Sarah birthday shout outs, you giving Sarah aunt birthday shout outs, but you ain't gave me one.
yeah, it's
So
giving that
is your
something ain't
dude
right.
required to post you, ladies? Like if you don't see yourself on his social media, is it a problem?
Mm-mm.
All the time, no.
James
Every
Newkirk
once in a
said.
while, maybe.
James Newkirk said, "Son, what about accepting friend requests from strangers?" I don't see
I
anything
think
wrong with that.
I don't care about
I
that.
think I think if you let it pass by that he don't post you on social media, I think subconsciously it could be some like in the back of your head it's something wrong with it, but you don't want to bring it up.
Yeah,
Me
and that's
personally, I don't care about being posted on social media because I mean, like I said,
But just
I
don't
like I
act
like
like it
to
ain't. Just don't act like you're
no,
not
like it's
there.
not a problem for me. Like
that's
it's
what
not a
I was
problem
gonna
for me.
say.
Like I
I
don't.
don't necessarily need to be in your social media, but don't be acting single.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. You know, don't be acting single, but you ain't gotta post me because these niggas, like I said, they will embarrass you, and I'd rather not be embarrassed. You know, you don't gotta post me because the moment you post me, it's like as soon as you post somebody, somebody always got a story. Oh, he used to try to talk to me. Oh, he used to be in my inbox, and it's like, okay, girl,
Girl, go ahead.
like go ahead, because now,
And
like,
y'all gotta
Because
be
we all
okay with
used to
them.
talk
Y'all
to
gotta be
somebody.
okay with them people.
yeah.
Everybody talked to somebody, so of course.
I don't want to hear
Everybody
that.
has a
I don't
past.
want to know.
Cause girl, go ahead. Cause how you had him, I ain't got him, baby. So go ahead with all that.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that's a lie. Cause they ain't always. They ain't. I mean, you might
Yeah,
get one
because
or two, but
if if I talked to you when we were in the third grade, I didn't used to talk to you.
yeah.
Like
And
yeah,
even
don't
if I
don't
talk to
mention
you,
me like at
That's
all.
irrelevant.
if I
He
talk
said
to
hey to you,
you
girl. He
last
tried to
year
talk
or
to
two
me.
years ago,
He said
Okay?
hey to
Cause
you.
if we ain't got no kids, I don't even know you.
And if we used to talk, like even if we just used to text, like don't tell nobody you talk to me because we only text. Like we can be texting about anything. Don't do that. That what pisses
and,
me off. Like
and
Cause
then if
now
I
you
get
doing the
somebody,
most.
there should be an understanding where we ain't we ain't talking about Carfaxes to people. Like
Kay said she don't have any exes. I know that's
Okay?
right.
I don't either,
I know
girl.
that's right.
Me
But
either,
It's a
girl.
listen,
bunch of wives.
to our viewers watching, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But make sure you like and share this video because I do have something that I am giving away for a giveaway, but it's going to be predicated on the fact that you shared, you commented, and
and
some
it
other
is
things. But
not, and he not giving away tea. So
no tea will be spilled. However, I am going to also, I have another one. I'm going to give a shirt from Jawan's
Cause let's
brand.
promote it.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna give a shirt.
Let's
So
promote it.
make sure you watching. And I'm gonna let Jawan tell a little bit about his brand a little bit later in the show. But let me tell y'all, when it comes to social media, this is where I'm at with it because and I do realize that some people don't put their significant other on their social media because they trying to hide from somebody. You know, you all in Bertha's inbox. Y'all like that name? You all in Bertha inbox, but
It's a neutral name where ain't nobody gonna get offended.
right. But it's fear for some
Because
people.
Barbara, this is Shirley.
For my relationship, I'll talk about my relationship. My girlfriend is just not a social media person. She has accounts, but she's just not. She's
One of
not that.
those.
She's not one of those. She's just not crazy social media heavy. But when it comes to our relationship in social media, I'm very private. So I just choose the minimum. But that don't mean like, because if you know, you know. And everybody who
But
Monique said not Bertha. But I don't know. I've always been kind of like a private person. I just like to keep my private life.
and
Because
sometimes it's hard for
the
me.
less
Acting
they
like
know,
Beyonce.
the less they
Sometimes it's hard for
know.
me because some people look down on people posting a
Yeah,
lot, but
yeah,
some people it's like you shouldn't be, you know,
yeah. First of all,
don't
mind your
comment if
business.
they came to their understanding, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I just
Like I
feel
said,
like
I'm
it's
private,
nobody's
but
business. If I want to post my significant other, I can post him. If I want to post, if I don't want to post him, I don't want to post him. But like, who's? It's sad that social media has such a big impact on our lives.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? The minute that she
definitely
don't
do.
post him no more, or he don't post her, oh girl, they must be going through something because he ain't
They
post
must,
her
yeah.
child.
yep,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep,
it's
I had
sad
a
that
friend
it
do
has to
that.
be like that. But
I had a
yep.
friend do that. She seen me. She was like, "You still dating your girlfriend?" Yeah. She's like, "You
Yeah.
never post her. You don't post
Okay.
your car, but you still drive it."
you don't post the
But I
food, but
think
you
one of
still
the
eating
problems is that we got to stop doing is like snatching everybody post down soon as there's a problem or argument or we don't talk no more.
Y'all do that? Y'all delete pictures when y'all mad? Take them off your social media?
I don't post
No.
anything.
Mm-mm.
That's
Mm-mm.
because they not up there.
Yeah, that's because they, yeah. That's because they was, I took them off a long time
But
ago.
yeah, I've
Because I
seen
know that's
people
right,
like
Cuddy. That's your
they'll flood
husband.
social
Post
media
them.
with the person, but as soon as they like not together, everybody know they not together
Well,
because
one
they
thing about
start
me,
posting like little emotional stuff and they start taking all the together pictures down and all of that.
one
See,
thing
I
about me,
like that's
you're
what
never
I
gonna
okay.
figure out my life by looking at my social media. You're never.
And
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I like. Me, like I'm a very like my family would know. Like I was. This is so funny. My brother was just telling his friend online the other day. Like I never know when she got a boyfriend. She's never gonna bring them around. Which is so funny is because I'm one of those people. Like my family would know about it, but like if you're not close to me, you're not gonna know about that person. Like we're not. We just like I said. I like to vibe. Like you're not gonna know. Like I don't have to post on social media for validation. Like we good.
And
Yeah, I
but here's
definitely
the
think.
thing, it doesn't necessarily have to be. I don't want to say validation because a lot of times it is, and I agree with you. But I'm the complete opposite. Like any dude that I've like really
Kay
dealt
said she
with
can
and
always
like
tell when somebody
been
break up. They make it so obvious.
for real. But anybody that I've dealt with and I've been like serious with have always been like very close to me. So they've been like family. You know what I mean? So and y'all know everybody. It's like, oh yeah, that's you know what I'm saying. Like anybody that I really, really rock with,
Because when
they
you gonna
become
tell
like family.
what you call them about that other, never mind, different time, wrong time.
So
Carisha.
anyway,
And I'm
Then
gonna
Taylor
tell
would
you,
have been like,
I'm gonna tell y'all one more thing to do. One more thing to do is make sure y'all strong enough when y'all introduce whatever next part of your life. Like if you gonna introduce it to family, make sure you strong enough to where y'all relationship don't change after they introduce, or make sure y'all strong enough. Like if y'all hit social media, make sure y'all strong enough to where if somebody comment or something, it don't change. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta make sure y'all strong enough before that, cause
Make sure the foundation is strong.
yeah.
it be some hits coming that a lot of people don't be ready for.
James Newkirk said, personally, I feel like
Well, I
That
don't know.
posting on
Everybody better
social
mind their
media can be
business
like a
about my
child
life.
standing in the store yelling.
Wait,
Oh yeah,
what?
if you have like now some people that's having arguments that be like, why you not posting me on social media? It's no schedule.
Hmm.
But you know what? And it's different for everybody, but to each his own. A person that
Yeah.
don't hardly post his girl don't love his girl no less than a person who's always posting. You know, it just depends on the person and it just depends on the couple. Like,
But the thing that I'm trying to, I get that, and I get like with you and Key, like I get it, right? But I'm talking about those dudes that post everything else, right? Like they
Yeah, I was
post
about to say
everything.
somebody in my past they was making an argument. I mean, the argument was still pointless. Like the social media argument is pointless because you can't. It's like arguing with somebody else about where they going in their car. Like that's my car. But some people like they literally argue that their stance is that oh you be on Instagram all the time, so I feel like I should be on there. No, you can't volunteer yourself to be on my social media just because I'm on there. That's how you met me. I was on there already. And it's like I think somebody one time was arguing me saying that I be on Snapchat a lot. Okay, that's because it's funny stuff on Snapchat all the time. Like that's
and it's my Snapchat.
like people be on Twitter. I mean, Rashay be on Twitter, but it's Twitter got a lot of laughs. Like I,
Why,
can't,
why are you
you
talking
know what
about
I'm saying?
me?
It's your show.
Follow me on Twitter at the Shay Show.
I have a
And that
question.
was
Just I guess it'll be pretty much kind of like changing the topic.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about introducing your significant other or somebody you're dating to your family? And because I asked first,
I'm weak.
I
Okay.
and because I asked first, I'll go first. Me, I'm not. I'm not introducing anybody that I'm not serious with to my
So, Leash,
family. And it's
how many years have you lived in North Carolina? How
5,
many
maybe
how many people have we met?
2.
Those. What about you,
Yeah.
Nisha? How long you been in North Carolina?
too
Oh,
long.
what 6? We've been doing good. We've been here. Don't get me
Give me
started,
that.
okay? I think it's been 6 years.
How many people have we met?
Nobody. Really, like nobody, right?
Well,
I guess, but that didn't count really because okay,
Eh,
that didn't really count because like y'all
That
already
really
knew
don't
that
count.
person, so it wasn't like I brought that person around y'all.
Yeah.
well, yeah.
So I have not
Yeah.
met somebody and dealt
Oh,
with
sorry,
somebody
this
on the
sound like
outside and
a
then brought them around
shampoo in
y'all.
my eye. Sorry.
What about you, Missy?
I've been in North Carolina 14 years, and
Oh, this about to be tea.
y'all
It's about to be tea right here. Go ahead.
y'all only met
only
some
man. Y'all already sound like y'all excluded.
some only met 2, others only met 1.
I'm trying to do math because Beyonce
y'all
said one
met
plus
y'all met all of us.
Y'all
Say people around
y'all need me
Beyonce
to
we
say
was down
names or
here.
something?
Beyonce said 1 + 1 equals.
Some met 2, and then some only met 1. Everybody didn't meet the guy that start with the W. Names that
Okay,
start with a
we
W.
were talking
Everybody meet
about how
him.
many people have
We
you
talking about
introduced your family to?
introducing to
But yeah,
Yeah.
family. I'm gonna tell y'all.
So
I'm gonna tell y'all how I met. How I met Kay's family. So I met her. Like I think
Kay
we
looking
started
like
date.
Oh
We
God, what are you
started
about to tell
dating
me? He
like
looking like
literally almost 2 weeks after we met.
Oh,
And
it's
I'm gonna tell
exciting.
you my usual stipulations. My usual stipulations are I don't really date somebody unless I seen them go through some seasons. Like not like fall, winter, but like I'm talking about like mad, pissed off, happy. Cause I need somebody. I ain't gonna say I need somebody to cuss me out, but I need to know. I
Is
need
you
to
here
know
for
what
real?
you
For
about. I
real?
need to know what you about to call me.
You know what? I'm sorry.
But I met her dad. Like I helped her move in her new apartment, and I met her dad before I even
Knew where things was going.
without her even being there. She told me to wait at the house, and her dad was there. So it was one of them things where like I had to be out of my comfort zone from the get go.
Meeting that,
But
Mm.
meeting dad and meeting those parents is really hard.
yeah, but you gotta know you. That's what I was about to say though. Like, you know how you say, I mean, some people don't want to introduce their family because I don't know if they trust. I don't know if they trust who they with to act right or to say the right stuff. But
I
if you
don't
got to
think
do this thing where you making all these faces at your partner and stuff, then he ain't the right one. Like if you can't walk out the room and he say the right stuff to pass whatever test, just let him go. Like it's not gonna make it far because I already know in the Evans Newkirk he ain't gonna make it far because he gonna get drilled when you leave.
And roasted on high.
Okay. So, Jawan, how long have you and her been together?
Since February of last year,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
so. So
we've been
back to
together for a minute.
what I was saying, and that's good. I'm happy for you, Juwan. What I was saying is no,
Because
no,
it's the
like
one
really,
we're
I'm
talking
happy
about
for you. Like
here.
it's Juwan, like I'm happy for you.
It's the one we're talking about here.
No, but like for me, y'all know what? No, but for me, I'm really selective of who I bring around my family. Anybody who knows my family, they're very welcoming. Like when you get around my family, you feel like you've known them forever. You don't have to put on a show. You can just be yourself. And I think it's important that like you're not about to get. You're not sorry. You're not getting the gang if I'm not serious with you because they're gonna treat you like family. Like you're not about to get all of that special treatment. Like my family gonna make you laugh. They're gonna make you feel like you. They're gonna feed you. They're gonna make sure. They're gonna make you feel like you my husband. It's like nah, but they're gonna make you feel good. And I just feel like you're not getting all of that if I don't really feel if I'm not serious about you. If we just like
So you saying
playing
that's
games,
part of
like
what you bringing to the table?
what?
You saying the gang is part of what you bringing to the table?
No, I'm not saying that's what I'm bringing to the table. What I'm just saying is I'm like people would may say stuff like, "Oh, she don't bring." My brother said to me the other day, like, "You don't bring people around," and it's like
Mine going dead
I'm
too.
I'm not gonna bring somebody that I'm not serious about. Like, I don't see any longevity there. Like,
Future.
I'm not bringing you. Yeah, like I'm not bringing you around. You're not about to get attached. The kids are lovable. They're gonna be like, "Where's
Because
such
you
and
just
such
here for
at?"
a season.
Well,
Yeah, like
At least I think the
it's
problem with people with you is that
You
you
off.
do all this lovey dovey stuff on your stories, and people just like, who's she over here?
you be saying. That's the thing. I don't do nothing. Like. When I'm in, I'm locked in. Like when I'm locked in, I'm locked in. But that shit don't be about nothing.
Other than that,
I think a lot
Kevin
of
says
people
she
though also
outside.
they don't want their character changed. Like you're not about to. My pastor was preaching tonight on like people judging you off your past and stuff, but
They sure
you
can't
can't bring
change
too
it.
many people
Nope.
around your family because then they just like,
Mm-mm.
well, you had, and then you had, well, you know the type that you be dating, you had him, and they are.
Yeah, like you ain't coming over to Thanksgiving unless I. Mm-mm. You ain't about to get
I'm
me
gonna
So
tell
is
started.
there
you,
is there
Like you ain't
like a
about to be.
time?
women is real particular on that.
Is there a time period of when they can meet your family?
I wouldn't say a
I
time
don't
period
think so.
because my last person met my family during Thanksgiving, and around that time we
Ooh,
had
that was
started.
risky.
Damn, we had started. Ooh, child. And we had started dating like in August. So I mean, that wasn't that long, but I mean, I felt like I saw a future enough to bring him around my family. And they was nice to him. Like to this day, he still talk about them. He's still dying. Like we're friends. He's dying to meet Missy, and it's like you're not meeting her because how me and my cousin rock. Like I rock with you, but not enough for you to know. Like we're not doing it.
You ain't earned that.
You ain't earn that because she gonna make you laugh. You gonna feel you gonna feel
So,
no, like you
Kanisha,
gonna get that.
So
if
go
you
ahead,
watching,
Kay.
Neat, do you mind if I tell them the song that your father was singing at the table when I first met him?
It's gonna be
I think
funny.
some people
Listen
too
to
though.
it.
Like I think just mentally in the back of their head, like your partner gotta pass some tests. Like it just gotta,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta upgrade yourself to certain levels.
Well, some people they don't mind. Like every person that they have met has met their family, and that's not
Mm.
it. You know how you be having random moments like while you talking about other stuff. Can I tell y'all what I just thought about?
What?
So I'm sitting here talking to y'all, and I'm thinking like, why am I still hungry? I'm like, yeah, because some people. Why am I
And
still?
that's exactly how it be sometimes when people get in relationships.
Whose video is that? That's
Can
Who
y'all hear
doing
me?
all that
we
church
can't
candy
see you.
ruffling?
But
On
can you
that
hear
what?
me?
Oh, on
No, I
that
need to
what?
hear
Who
you.
ruffling that church candy?
All right,
Oh
come back in the
no,
waiting room.
I'm chewing some gum, but
I knew it was you.
I had a lot going on in a minute. I was kind of a lot in my background.
But
But yeah, Rashay, I think with girls, I think you gotta the guy gotta mentally pass some tests. But I don't think she should start bragging about him if they not on that level yet. Like
because
I
you have to
don't.
go. Hey, Angel. Shout out to Angel. She just had a healthy, handsome little fella.
Congratulations, Angel.
Yes. I think we're experiencing a little technical difficulties.
Kay said they can't get all the good stuff right away.
That is true.
She said you have permission to tell the story.
Oh,
Huh?
the song. So I'm
Where you
sitting
going?
at the table with
Oh,
Kanisha's dad, and mind you, I'm already
Did y'all meet
nerd.
like a holiday? Like, did you
oh.
meet them on a holiday or
Oh,
anything?
this is where you start asking me questions, and Kanisha want to know if I remember the answers. Of
What was
course,
the
I know the
day
words.
and
Ike,
what
I
were you
wrote them.
wearing?
Of course, I know the words. Ike, I wrote them. We miss you too, Angel. We can't wait for you to come back to North Carolina so we can see the baby. Oh, I knew it was Memorial's Day. I was about to say Labor Day.
Or was it Memorial Day?
It was Memorial's Day. So we sitting at the table, and Kanisha's father, he's asking me like what type of music I listen to, and I told him like, I love music. I listen to all types of music. So he's like, do you know this artist? He was naming random artists. I was like, no, I don't think I know that one. He was like, you don't know that one? I was like, no. He said, he sang the song "Stroking." I said,
Sir?
excuse me, sir. He said, the stroking song. I said, no, I don't know that one. Then he started singing it. He said, I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I mean, then he played me the song. Kanisha and her mom was sitting like looking at each other like they could not believe that her father was singing that song in front of me at the table. But then I
Was he
realized
trying to insinuate were y'all or did
he's a funny fella. He's hilarious. I was sitting at the table hollering. Kanisha was just looking at her mom like so embarrassed, like she could not believe that her daddy played that song. But then I thought about it. Like I do know that song. That's when Medea was about to sing. I know I've been changed
Dang.
in that play, but she was like, I be stroking. That's what I be doing. But I thought that was so funny looking back. Like, could you imagine?
And, and I'm gonna tell you, girls definitely don't want to introduce their family, and then their family throw curveballs that they weren't ready for.
Exactly. My daddy
They don't
said
be like,
sounds
wait a
like,
minute, he was doing good.
but he's hilarious. He nicknamed me the first day he met me. He was like, "What's your name?" I was like, "It's Rashay." He was like, "What?" I was like, "Rashay." He was like, "I'ma just call you Rock." And for 3 years, he's been calling me Rock. Well, almost 3 years. But it was so funny.
Missy said, I love talking with y'all. I'm in the comments now.
Missy, I'll talk to you in our production meeting. That's not the way we leave the Shay Show. That ain't how we exit the Shay Show. I think Leisha's back. I'm gonna add her to the stream. Here we go. Shout out to the production team.
In the booth.
She is. Shout out to the production team.
What was T, Jawan?
Oh, I was saying, I asked where you sitting backstage in the booth
In the production.
Oh yeah, I had to get my
with the
makeup touched up.
headphones on, waiting to.
I had to get my makeup touched up.
Nah, but we were saying that we don't like. Y'all
I
don't like to
can hear.
introduce.
I was able to hear everything y'all was saying.
Oh,
She just
yeah.
wasn't participating.
I was saying that you don't like to get curveballs, like where your family act out when you ain't know they was about to act out.
Or not even that, or just family giving them bad vibes because my ex-boyfriend, like he mentioned still to this day, he like, your sister looked like she wanted to beat me up. And I'm like, that's just, she lovable. She just look like that. But she will put those hands on you though.
This one fella that Felicia was dating,
Oh Lord,
first of all,
he was
he was a real strange
he was
fella.
a whack job.
But this young man walked into my place.
Y'all even got to do me.
Where he
And
didn't pay rent.
I said,
Well,
I
he
don't know where
he said he paid my half of my rent.
I don't know where you from, but where I'm from, we don't walk in people's houses like that. I said, Felicia,
Who is this?
get your mans because
Get your man.
I was about to cuss.
I know y'all might like each other and stuff like that.
I said, this man, I said, sir, when you walk in people's houses, you're supposed to speak to them. First of all,
Okay,
you're not even supposed to walk in.
In his defense, I don't like him, but in his defense, he was very socially awkward. But when we were together, we had some of the best times. I can't agree.
I'm sorry to hear
that. boy, F him.
I'm gonna tell you one of the worst things that happen. Your family bring up somebody you used to be with.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. And it's just
Rashay!
do we still have to talk about this?
Like those people been going mad long ago.
Ooh,
No, and
Angel,
I'm saying,
are you saying
I'm saying like in the
my person I used to date?
for them to bring up somebody else in the presence.
No,
Oh yeah, I think that's out of line. Like
it be
like,
people you don't
what you going
even
for?
fool with, or like
No,
it was
like it'll be
a bad
people
breakup.
that you ain't seen in years, and they just completely be off.
Get your phone out my screen, please.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Jawan.
But I can't stand that. And what's even worse is you have some people who ask you about somebody else in front of your How what's the face doing?
All right.
How's such and such doing? I really liked her.
You ain't care about what they was doing yesterday?
She all right? I remember dating somebody and it was really, really bad. I'm gonna just keep it, And I made a conscientious effort to tell my family, do not tell me what they posting. Do not tell me anything because I don't want to know. I did not want to know. When I'm done, I'm done. I don't even care to even know like what's going on.
I just had to start letting them know through code, like, hey, how such and such. Like if you don't see them around,
if you don't see them, don't ask about them. Like that's how I feel. Like my mother, like literally, and I think my mom likes to just play with me because she asked me, like me and my my ex-boyfriend, like we don't have beef, like we're cool, but I think she likes to play with me. She'd be like, let me call him. Give me his number. I'd be like, girl, I ain't thinking about him, so why are you thinking about him? Like, she's like, I'm going to call him. That's my boy. Like, what? You going to call him? You're doing too much.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like stuff like that.
And I don't even know how they don't know. Like,
Yeah.
like,
I don't
like,
know.
what
I
do
don't
you
have
mean? Is this the same? They not even the same color.
I don't have exes, so I can't relate.
Tanisha got some of the most infamous exes
And the most
in
invisible.
her dating portfolio.
She
And to
got
this
some of the
day,
most invisible.
people will still ask her about certain fellas that they should not even be.
That no.
I think it's more so when we ask about those certain fellas. I think because we have experienced some funny memories with them, and it's
Yeah,
just
but
hilarious. Like,
you
Well,
gotta
you
know
couldn't
how.
have reminisced yesterday or last week. Like, you gotta wait till somebody else pull up and hop
Listen,
out.
let's just leave it at this. I don't have any exes. That's just what it is. We don't have nobody has any memories. Nobody need to ask me about anybody. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Now, do you
So,
announce that when they walk in the room, or
so
What? Nobody what? They don't come
to,
around.
to,
I
to
don't know what you're
wrap
talking about.
up, to wrap up. Oh, I love this mute
I
feature.
was gonna say, why are you muting me? I didn't do anything.
I was muting you and Jawan. It was a lot of. It was a lot of. It was just too much. It got to be too bad. But we're gonna wrap up the show in the next 5 minutes. But what's the plans for this week? What y'all got going on?
I just
Working.
I got work. Yeah, that's pretty much work this week. Um, what is
Okay.
Jawan
Who's over
saying?
there counting?
oh, I was
What?
muted.
Unpause him. Unmute
I
him.
didn't know if I could.
No, you can't bring yourself in when you've been silenced. But
I
Jawan,
know.
I
I feel
do
like I
want to
know.
give you a few minutes.
And me
I'm
too.
currently trying to get through the rest of my shift. Okay, working late today. I do want to give Jawan a few minutes to, because the folks are going to be watching this, later. I want you to talk a little bit about your brand and what was the inspiration behind it.
Whew. Okay, I got the floor.
Oh my God, bro! This
He's so
boy is
stupid.
out of control.
He's
No,
so stupid.
no, but so I did come out with a new brand. It's called Never Settle Again, and it's kind of like a play on words, like a self-proclaimed title, like "Never Settle Again" means to never settle again, and you really, it's really like a motivational statement as well and a reminder. So that's why I made it into like a clothing brand. Like it was placed on me, like, and
Mm-hmm.
some stuff is only placed on you like spiritually, like when it come into your head. Just I was literally listening to a sermon and he was literally saying like never settle again. But it was like confirmation when I heard something else and he was saying like, it's just not godly to settle because that's not the type of person that's not the type of God that he is. Like, but then I thought about it and you can almost relate it to any part of your life, like whether it be relationships or whether it be, a job you going after or anything like school wise or whatever. I feel like sometimes a lot of times, I know for me, and I'm a pretty positive individual, but we can think about making a move or we can think about doing something and you can easily dial it back and be like, no. And why is that? Because we literally settling. And we only literally settle after we already get the flash of what we supposed to be doing. Like we already got the right answer and we just fall back on settling. because it's like comfort for us.
That's what's up. So, I mean, what is I know what the message mean to you, but what do you hope the message will convey to other people?
Um, for other people, I hope that it inspires and reaches and motivates people to go after everything that they want to and to wear something that has a reminder if they don't wear it to still, be inspired by it to literally not settle and to, attack everything because I feel like even in our culture, some people, I don't know, some of the statements per se, they be like, they hit you with some statements that are just triggering for us to just settle. I was
Yeah.
listening to something today, like even as far as like the hood, they say the hood they really promote everything opposite of what you should be doing. Like they want you to stay when you can leave and come back. They want you to only have certain jobs, or if you don't have certain jobs, then you against them. Just not settling at all to go after everything you're supposed to have.
So what made you think like, okay, I'm going to not just talk about this, I'm gonna actually do this? Like what was different about this than maybe like another idea you came like what made you say like I'm gonna see this
Um,
through?
so this was like I say it was almost 2 years delayed because I got like a prophecy like 2 years ago that I could sell anything and I was gonna be one of the top entrepreneurs, just even out of Greensboro alone. And I think I was just sitting on it, like how like kind of like you coming up with a show. It's like it's nothing that we really had to go get. Like he really already gave us everything we're supposed to have to accomplish what we need to accomplish. So it's like one of them things where I really only needed my phone to start what I was supposed to then start. Like I see, like I know I'm supposed to do something when it gets on my nerves that somebody else ain't doing it right. Like I
Yeah.
can look on the
That's
internet and then I can see that some people, they may be trying to keep only maybe a clothing brand in the hood or, only trying to keep it local or something like that. So if I see like they only trying to promote it to hood people and stuff, I'm like, how can you inspire and stuff like that if you only gonna make it like a trap brand or you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm. Yeah, it
So
definitely
that
needs to
that
be a
really,
movement, a movement.
yeah, that really pushed me.
That's what's up. So people who are listening, if they want to support you, where could they find that information?
Oh yeah, they can go to never again, never settle again 1.com or never settle again dot big cartel cartel.com, or you can follow the Instagram at never settle again.
Uh, that's what's up.
Sorry, I got a text from their production the production crew.
That's what's up. So
So
I
yeah,
want
be on the lookout. We just dropped about 2 weeks ago. There is gonna be a partner giveaway with the Shay Show,
boom.
so we can keep the viewers interested and keep the morale up, and to just know there are so many more things to come. And if you feel some type of way, you can, whatever business you have, you can partner as well, and we can start getting the Shay Show
Absolutely.
sponsored.
Because I'm gonna pledge tonight. I'm gonna buy 2 shirts tonight.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna buy
And I
two
want
shirts
our
tonight.
Prissy Missy Newkirk did have on our black and white T-shirt that she was
Yes.
sporting that she just bought the other day, and I released to her some other colors that we're about to drop as well. So just know there are some very trendy colors coming into play.
That's what's up. I'm getting my 2 tonight. If you get your 2 tonight and you want to be in the giveaway, let me know when you order your stuff, and that will put you into the giveaway. Because I got something good, y'all, that I'm gonna give away. So while we're in this entrepreneurial spirit and stage of the conversation, I didn't even intend to go this, but this is what we need to do for each other. We need to support things that we're working on. I want to give the floor to Leash. She is also the owner and operator of a black owned business, and she's been doing it a little over a year now. So I'm gonna let her have a few minutes to speak about what she's working on and how you can support her.
Guys may know by following me, I am. Oh, okay, so you can hear me. So I am everything that's glam, and I want to say I started my business. Well, I would talk about my business about for a long time, and I never like put it in perspective or went on with it because it was just cap. It was all talk. But during the pandemic, I started to see how people was just generating so much money, and I'm like, okay, I love this, and it's time to. And I went on to create my own cosmetic line, and I have a palette, and the name of my company is called Glitz After Glam by Lee Young Cosmetics. So I don't know if you guys can see that. And this palette has over 35 colors of women that I'm inspired by, Black women to be exact. Some of my friends, some of my favorite cousins have names in here. Niche has a name in here. Prissy has a name in here. So, and I also have my own lipstick and lip gloss. You guys can purchase these at blitzafterglam.com. And I know I can't, really give anything to the guys, but you can get some of these for your girlfriend, whatever you got going on. And I'm going to be giving some of this stuff away. This November, I'll be launching a palette that is, I'll be launching my palette of highlighters, and it'll have different shades of highlighters in it. And I'll also be dedicating this palette to Black girls. It's called Black Girls Link Up. I can't use the word, but in other words, Black Girls Link Up. And one more thing before I leave. A lot of people ask me, what does Lee, what are you laughing at? A lot of people ask me, what does Lee Young mean? So, of course, it's short for my name, Lee. So it's spelled Leiyung. So the Y is for Young, Unstoppable North Girl, because I'm from North New Jersey, and a lot of people where I'm from don't get to be successful, don't get to, do things. So this right here is my baby, and these are my baby. And right now they're on sale. Well, not even on sale. All you have to do is pay for shipping, and I'm doing that for the girls. So you can follow me on Instagram at blitzafterglam, and you can purchase at blitzafterglam.com. Thank you.
Monique said that's inspiring. Kay said, yes, I love that. Monique, that's one of my fashion girls. Always got a new lip. You definitely need to get some of that. What's the name? I don't want to mess it up.
It is Glitz After Glam. This is how
Glitz After Glam.
Coming. The girl just coming. Here.
She turned this into HGH. What is it? HSN.
I'm weak.
But yes, we definitely need to.
Who's outside?
That's just rude. But yes, support these businesses, support these business owners. I know Tanisha was doing a podcast last year that she was aiming towards mothers and young mothers, and just day-to-day life of a mother. At the time, a single mother. Well, she ain't too single no more, y'all. But when is that coming back, Niche? Oh, let me mute you.
I didn't appreciate the little jab you threw in there.
I just want to let the people know.
But
we're not doing this because I don't know. Let's just I don't know. It's a lot of
It's
stuff that I like Joanne said, when you have so many different ideas and so many different things that you want to do, stuff kind of just cross paths, stuff kind of just get mixed up, messed up, whatever. So I'm not gonna put a time frame on it. I'm not gonna, you know, try to come up with something clever here. I don't know. But I mean, when I do decide to, and when I do decide how I'm gonna revamp things, I'll keep you guys posted.
that's what's up. But if they want to find those old episodes of your podcast,
Oh,
where could they find those at?
Lord. Whew, I think if you go to my Instagram, I have the link on in my bio.
Oh, Monique said I'll be ready because I'm gonna need that. That's the young mothers and okay, I get you.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think if you
Because
go to my Instagram, it's in my bio.
a little
Um,
fun fact, I think I was featured on the first episode.
hmm I think you were
I
on
was
like
fe-
two.
I think I was on at least the first two. You know, where you need those numbers to come up and you need, that guest that's just gonna bring a following. I was the first black invited to Nisha's podcast because she already knew that the numbers was gonna go up. Smart move, Nisha. I see what you did
Oh
there.
my gosh.
But we gotta support each other. But most importantly, like Jawan stated, we have to. Oh, good, Felicia. She put the
Oh, she found
link,
it.
the
Oh,
link in
thank
her
you. Oh, I thought that was mine. Oh,
boys sit down. But no, we gotta support each other. But more importantly, we gotta support. We gotta give our dreams and our visions a chance. Like we gotta go after these things that really have us, you know, stuff that God has given us and ideas and dreams and hopes. Like like Jawan said again, like it's down to the point where you don't even have to have everything. Sometimes you just need your phone. Felicia, you probably launched your business with your phone as
I
like
did.
your. Mhm.
I
So yeah,
did.
you just need your most of the time you don't even need everything to perfect it. Like I didn't even want to start my show without the proper camera, without the proper computer. I was like, I don't have all the stuff that I need for my show. But something last week just told me like, get on the internet and start. So and it just started from like there. I
And
just
I'll
basic.
also, sorry, I'll also leave you guys with, you get on social media, and what's so funny is like I've made a lot of money doing this, and humbly speaking, I've made a lot of money selling this stuff, and it was from people that I didn't know or whatever the case may be. But the thing is, you sell yourself. People love my personality. I've always been like on social media. I've been somebody that this heavily on social media, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it has brought me this far. And you really don't, a lot of people, you may see a lot of people like, oh, I had $1 million to start this, or I had 500,000 to start this. It don't take a lot. When it's your passion and you really love something, the money is gonna come. It took me nothing, but I will be very honest with you guys, it took me nothing but $155 to create all of this stuff, and I just kept it coming. Like whatever I made back, I would throw it back into my business. So it's possible. Like you don't need a whole bunch of money to do what you love.
That's true.
Oh, my words look good over there. Sorry.
But
But
yeah,
ladies,
so
tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. Like right now, Leon. All you gotta do is pay for shipping.
so ladies, if you go to Leisha's page right now and you order off it and you tell her the Shay Show sent you, she's gonna give you a special discount. If you
Absolutely.
go, and I didn't even work that out with her, but that's just how much faith I have in the fact that we trying to do something that we never done before. If y'all go to Jawan's page and order y'all shirts, he's gonna give you a little discount. Like I said, I didn't even work that out with him, but I just know that there is power in partnerships. So I don't even know how we really got here, but if you have something that God has given you, and or you have an idea, or you have something that you want to do, I would just take this time to encourage you to do the
Your
things that
followers
you
are
want to
coming in.
do. All right,
Sorry.
followers, come on in. We wrapping up, but how y'all doing? But yeah, work on that thing. pray about that thing and just do it. Stop trying to wait for everything to be perfect, or stop trying to wait for everything to be right. Sometimes you just got to do it the way it is and just fix it later. So if you got something that's been pressing you that you feel like you need to do or called to do or creative, or just work on it, do it. Going back to school, just do it. Working up, finishing that degree, just do it. Or whatever it is. It don't even have to be something so big or so grand, but whatever it is, just do it. And you can touch it up later, put the finishing touches on it later, but just do that thing that's been, because honestly, I have a lot of ideas, and some of them I'm not going to share because there's a certain cousin of mine who likes to steal some of my
Oh
ideas.
my goodness. I don't
I ain't say nothing to nobody.
I'm the
Oh,
only
what?
cousin that's on here.
Oh,
But
what
okay.
happened? No, but I got cousins all over the
I
country that's
don't
watching.
listen, I've never stolen anything from anybody, sweetheart. Maybe a man, but that's about it.
Nah, but for real, like these ideas that's in my head, that's been in my head for a while. Like y'all gonna get this work. And shout out to Kay, my boot. Like she always tells me that I need to do these things, or I got it. I guess because she know deep down I'm gonna be rich, and if I'm rich, she gonna be rich, and we
Okay.
gonna be rich
And there ain't
together,
nothing wrong with that.
and
Get
we
that
gonna be
coin,
rich
sis.
together. But yeah, whatever it is that you know, sometimes you could be sitting on the next big idea or the next big thing that could change the trajectory of your life and your families.
And
Everybody else did it, and that's what I had to
I
tell
need
myself.
that.
Like people had the same ideas, they just put theirs to work. People who were selling CDs back when CDs was a thing, people were selling them out their car. You got to go out and get it. Go get it. Go do it, whatever it is. I'm about to do mine. I told myself I'm gonna stop playing with me. I'm gonna stop playing
Period.
with me. So yeah. So we wrapping up here. Any last
If
comments?
Jawan, or if you are in the what you call it, go ahead and drop your business down, because I got a text message that said I'm not trying to settle for no more. I need that shirt. So go ahead
Boom.
and go ahead and drop your stuff in the link down below. Somebody on my end wants to purchase your shirt.
And Kay is a bartender. Kay ain't even give me permission to be speaking about her stuff, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
She definitely said she would like to plug her stuff in, whether it be that business or the she has a
Mm-hmm.
women empowerment based business as well, as far as
Oh, I need to link with her.
trying to allow women's voices to be heard. It's spelled without an A, so that's the brand. It's for women to be heard, because I know a lot of times they feel like their voice isn't heard, especially like if somebody you dealt with in the past maybe quieted your voice or quieted your character or made you get away from yourself. Just like getting back to yourself and finding because it's time. It's enough settling going on out here. The only thing we want to do is settle down, but we don't ever want to settle for less.
Yep.
But she does have a bartending business, and she just did a birthday event actually in the past 2 weekends ago. She is getting booked for venues and locations. I think she got a wedding offer as well. I mean, it's
Yes, and
booming.
she is licensed. I want to put that out there. She not just
If my
mixing
men
stuff
don't
together.
promote my business like this, I don't want them.
Period.
Period. I need
But it's
that.
called the bartending is called Last Call Mixology with a K, and she shows you some drinks that she made, and she sells drinks locally in the Triad area some weekends, a lot of weekends as of lately. But she even shows you how she makes some of the drinks on her page as well, reels and TikToks, and It's just booming.
That's what's up. So we're about to head out here. Thank y'all for viewing. Like,
Sorry.
and this is probably about to just become the new official Shay Show intro and exit music. Like, we're gonna run this down. and I don't own the rights to any of this music.
That's for the book.
Don't
and
get
for
sued before we
YouTube.
make our money.
Yeah, you know you ain't popping if you ain't got sued. But yeah, everybody, I want to thank y'all for watching. I want to thank y'all for viewing. Continue to share these videos even after the live goes off. Support these people and support their projects. Shout out to everybody. I have fun. We was on this thing for an hour and 45 minutes, and you can catch us again next Sunday. Oh, maybe not
Peace.
next Sunday, because I think we're gonna be at the Millennium concert possibly, and I'm gonna do a review of the Millennium concert. I want y'all to look out for that video. I'll probably pre-record that. I won't go live, but yeah, it's Sunday. We're going into the new week.
We could have did our review on our show from last week. I said we could have did a review on our show from last week, but we'll do it another time.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Niche. I put one of your chicks. I won some homecoming concert tickets on the radio.
Really?
Sure did.
See, look at you.
But yes, y'all look out
Who
for
you taking?
his
Who
best
you think?
friend,
Not me, huh?
Rashay. It's like, no, I'm pretty sure. Okay. But shout out to everybody. We had fun. Stay tuned for when we're gonna do the next show. I think we booked and busy for next Sunday, but thank y'all for supporting. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm on YouTube, The Shay Show. YouTube.com/The Shay Show. I got these make me get a little bit of what's that? Lisp. I ain't here for that. But yes, thank y'all so much. And this is how I'm gonna exit the show. I'm gonna do this every week because I did it last week. But listen, thank y'all for looking. Thank y'all for watching. And I am out.
See, that was annoying.
I mean, no, it ain't working. Thank y'all for watching.
That's a blooper. That's a blooper.
Uh-huh. Oh, here we go. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for looking. I am out.